Hey, what's up, guys? This is Martin from the nextforexpro.com, and I want to go ahead and go over a quick tip for those of you that are watching, and it has to do with London session and Asia session, and I want to talk about the highs and the lows about it. So let me go ahead and just grab this. Highs and lows of Asia and can't type London session. Okay. Right. So now, depending on where you're located, the time zone is obviously going to be different. Now, for me, is at 1400. That's when Asia session begins. Now, you can always go to Forex Factory, and they have the time zones there according to where you live. The website is forexfactory.com. Now, look up where Asia session begins and New York session begins. The reason why I have it marked down where New York session begins is because that's when I begin to trade. That's when I start trading. Now, London session doesn't end until 8 a.m. my time, and I'm actually in the West Coast, so it's Pacific time. Okay, but I don't have that drawn right now. I just want to focus on the Asia session, London session, highs and lows. So what I like to do is I like to draw my vertical lines just like this, just as you see, right? And then what I like to do is go ahead and pick out the highest high for either session, either London or Asia session, and the low and the lowest low for, in this case, whichever was the case, that was the lowest low. And I'll go ahead and let me go ahead and remove these just so I can kind of show you how I was able to do it. Oops. Okay, well, let's say this is it, the blank chart, right? And let's say I want to go ahead and draw the highest high. So according to this chart right here, the highest high would be this, right? Because this high is higher than this high. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this horizontal line right here, because that is the highest high. And now I'm going to go ahead and copy that horizontal line, paste it, and draw the lowest low. So this right here is the lowest low for the session. So this is the highest high and the lowest low. This low is lower than this low. We all agree on that, right? Perfect. Now, the next step is taking advantage when the market breaks the high or the low. It retraces back to this type of support structure and it gives a trading opportunity to make some points. Now, this is for scalping, and it can also be you can also hold a position and trade and make some more points. Okay, so now the specific session is at this moment. In this is the same exact chart from the New York session right here to this one. I was able to take a snapshot about it. And so this is what happened. The market broke out, right? Just as we see here, it broke out. And as you can see, it took out the highs of the London and Asia session, right? You guys see that? Do we all see that? If not, you can go ahead and replay this video, watch it over and over. But anyways, so it took out the highs, it came back down in this candle here. It found structure there, And this was the trading opportunity where you can buy it back and make some quick scalping points. Now, this is about 20 points up to 30 points, somewhere around there, give or take, like 25 points, the most that you could have gotten. I personally took about almost 8 points, somewhere around there. I like to scalp. My whole idea is to try to make anywhere from 8 to 15 points on any given day. Now for this trade, like I said, you can go ahead and just ignore this. But anyways, so it came down to this Fibonacci wall right here. Now what you can do is also grab your Fibonacci extension and also draw the lines. And I'm pretty sure that looks like a Fibonacci level. Now I have my own levels plotted in the chart, and these are actually dynamic Fibonacci levels. What that means is as the market moves, these levels also move automatically, so I don't have to post them. But anyways, going back to that, so after the market retraces back, I see that there's my Fibonacci wall. Not just that, but it also took out the highs of the London and Asia session. After it took out the highs, as you can see, I was able to get in right where that structure of this high was and write it back up, just enough to get my points that I want. And somewhere around this where I ended up bailing out, so I know I got somewhere around 8 points I saw. Now you can also do this the other way. Now unfortunately, when it took out the lows of the London and Asia sessions, it did not give that retracement, unfortunately, right? I mean, it just came straight down. So, no smoke. So, once again, hopefully you guys learned something about this. And like I said, my Fibonacci level here was able to give me the confidence, not just that, but also because it broke structure and it found support, and I was able to write it back up and take a few points. So anyways, if you guys want to know more about this Fibonacci, this dynamic Fibonacci levels, I can also include a link below. That way you guys can go ahead and try it out for yourselves. And but if not, then hey, you know what? You guys learn a valuable lesson on being aware of highs and lows of the Asia and London session, especially if you trade New York session, because this will help you a lot. All right, this by itself has helped me out a lot. And it's something that a lot of us overlook in our trading. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.